everybody. Today we're not going to do a review. I'm going to do sort of more of a philosophical discussion, as well as demonstrate some capabilities of modern technology that we have today. The two products that we're going to be used during the review, or actually three I should say, is going to be the EOTech EXPS3, which is a night vision compatible optic. Also the OpMod PVS-14s, which is a great night vision device, as well as the Inforce WML that has infrared capability. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the capabilities of these and how this all came about. Is my wife is as civilian gets. She's never been in the military, law enforcement, nothing. So as you can imagine, living with me, she sees a lot of stuff that normal people don't see in terms of technology and capabilities. So I recently got in the PVS-14s, and I was trying to show her how to work them and the capabilities of night vision and stuff like that. And then it dawned on me that the majority of my audience probably has never used it either. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, but to use it and sort of see how it could be applied in a self-defense or home defense kind of scenario, a lot of people this is basic for, if you've been in the military in the last 10 years, but some people have never seen it. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And the thing I want to warn you is the camera that you're watching me on right now is actually my best camera currently anyway. And for some reason, the filters in it, maybe because they're more advanced than my old crappy camera, don't pick up the IR, even coming through the night vision device at all. My old crappy camera is what these next shots are going to be filmed in, because it's my only camera that will pick it up. That said, the images are way crisper and cleaner in real life. So I'm just prefacing that so you can kind of put it in perspective when you see it. But right now, we're going to step outside and take a look at what this looks like just out in my backyard. And last night when I filmed this, we had 2% lume. So that was the illumination that we had here. So you can see what that looks like coming up next.
Sorry to sort of jerry-rig a camera system here with the optic, but what's happening here is I have the camera lens pressed against the night vision optic. In front of that is the EOTech that you guys just saw inside, and it is on night vision mode. So everything you're seeing here to the naked eye is invisible. So there's no reticle when you look at it with the night vision eye. Without the night vision, when you look at that EOTech, it's not there. But again, under IR, it is there. So just to show you, this is the view through the optic. This is what it looks like to the naked eye. So this is what I'm looking at as I film this. However, through the optic, you can see what it looks like. Now it's pretty much pitch black out here. You can see a little bit of light emanating outside of my window and out there at the neighbor's house. That fence out there is about 40 meters away from where we're sitting right now. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit it with an IR floodlight. This is the Inforce light. And you're going to see it's probably actually going to wash this out just because of the camera technology, not because of the naked eye. But here you go. Yeah, it kind of washed it out. But you can see just how much difference that light makes. And again, to the naked eye, you cannot see this. So it's got two different light modes. So that's high. You can see, it illuminates everything, makes everything bright as day when you're looking through that optic. And that, that's high. You can see just how it looks there. So if you had no lume at all and you hit that light, you can see everything. Very bright. You can actually see almost as good as daylight if you have that IR light lit up. And again, the naked eye, you can't see anything. Moved inside my bedroom, and there is literally zero light with the exception of what's coming through that crack right there in the door. When you look through the optic right now, you can see a little bit more light than what you're actually seeing there, but I want to show you how this infrared light really does help the system out. So again, this is with almost no light. There's probably literally 1% lume in this room, if that. You hit it with that IR, you can see everything becomes extremely bright. You can see the door, which is what I'm focused on over here to the left, our bookshelf. It's in our bedroom. Over there you can see the picture on the wall, etc. And again, in real life it's much crisper than this. The camera is sort of distorting everything. But you can see how it looks there. You can just see what kind of advantage that would be, because again, it is pitch dark when I take the camera off. This is what my bedroom looks like when you're looking through this optic. What you can see there is just amazing. To illustrate just how much a little bit of illumination helps, that right there is my iPhone. Just a little iPhone light being on in the room, preventing absolute pitch black. There's what you can see through the optic. Again, same setting, same everything, but you can see the difference. Just that little bit of lume helps, I should say. But again, as soon as that goes out and it goes to pitch black, it goes back to what you just saw without the aid of the IR light right there that I just actuated.
even with the crappy camera, you guys could see just what kind of advantage you'd have out there. If you had this kind of setup and someone who was trying to do damage to you or your family didn't. I mean, just imagine if you were, in your bedroom. I was sitting right by the side of my bed when I was filming that. So that's basically, I wake up, my bedside gun is right there. And if I was, oriented at the door, just waiting for bad, a bad guy to come through the door, who wanted to do, my family harm, my wife and I, and anybody else actually that would be in the house. But, and I was able to sit there in an ambush position with it being pitch dark and hit that IR light and be able to see them 100% clearly, see the reticle, which the reticle is much more visible in real life than it is in the camera that you guys just saw. But if I was able to see that, put that dot on them, and just light them up, I mean, they don't stand a chance. I mean, literally, they don't stand a chance if you have that kind of technology. So right now, obviously, it's very expensive for this type of night vision device. However, every year they get cheaper. So, like I said, we are going to review all of these products here in the next coming weeks and months. So stay tuned for those. The links are below for those of you guys that can't wait and want to see what they are. And check them all out and everything. That's cool. But I just wanted to demonstrate the kind of capabilities of this for those of you guys who are sort of on the fence about adding night vision to your home defense or self-defense scenario. And obviously, if you're doing hog hunting or coyote hunting, the same advantages apply. But that's pretty much it today, guys. If you have any questions or comments, you can always post below in the comment section. You can also post over at my Facebook page as always. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for those videos because the reviews will be coming. And I hope to see you in the next video.